And one of the days was I was in my trailer, and I've got my shirt off, and I've just got my pants and my boots on. I'm just boiling. And out of the blue, Madio comes, jumps on top of me, and bites my chest. And I'm not talking bites my chest. I'm talking sink his teeth into my chest like a Rottweiler. Literally. And I'm a strong bastard. I'm literally punching his head as hard as I can. And while I'm hitting him, he's laughing. And I'm just punching him. Finally gets off, and there's blood on my chest. He gets out, and he's running, laughing his face off. And I'm chasing him with blood on my chest. And I'm chasing him all over the place. And I can't catch the bastard because he's so fast. And I'm like, I'm going to kill you, Madio. I'm going to kill you. Finally, I got him, and I dragged him. There's these things called thistles. They're like in the grass. They're like these little thorny things that stick in you, and you got to get a tweezers to pull them out. Oh. And I finally grabbed him by the nape of the neck and by his pants, and I'm lifting him in the air, dragging him through the thistles all over his chest and all over his back. And everybody's like, "What the heck are you doing to Jim?" I turn around, I'm like, "I'm bleeding on my boob. What do you think?" Everybody says like, "Oh," and it was just like, and then Jimmy and I just sat there laughing and we tell the story all the time. We're laughing our faces off. And anytime I go someplace, I'll be standing there, and Jimmy will look at me, and I'll look at him, and at some point within the first minute, one of us is going to throw the first punch, and it's usually Jimmy, and it's usually me, leave black and blue all over my arms and shoulders because of Jimmy Madio. He put this punch on me, jeepers creepers. I mean, he hit me so hard, and then but it felt so good because it came from Jimmy Madio. Love that guy.
Wow. Let me start off by saying Neal was not shirtless. I would not bite a man shirtless on his chest. So let's start with that. He happened to be in one of them green Army-issued tank tops. And what happened was Neal was resting. He was snoozing in his trailer. And I don't know what happened over the course of the day, but, we always used to pick on each other when the other one wasn't looking. And I took it upon myself to go, this is an absolute, great chance to finally get Neal, big Neal. So I did. I snuck up in his trailer, and he was sleeping on his floor, not on his small little makeshift bed, on the floor. So what I did was, instead of jumping on him and holding him down body flat on his body, because I know he'd be strong enough to throw me off, I actually went the other way. I laid my chest on his face and held his shoulders down, and I bit his chest so he couldn't actually move me. And I did bite him, and he tried to punch me, and that is all true. And I finally let go, and that is all true. And I started running and laughing, and that is all true. And Neal was really, really mad. I got nervous because I was like, oh my God, maybe I went too far. This guy's gonna kill me. But he was running so fast to try and get me. And I was laughing so hard that, when you can't run anymore, and I'm like, all right, eventually I gotta face this man, that I just stopped. But I stopped in the wrong spot. I stopped right by nettles. So he chucked me in the nettles, and then after a few times of me trying to get out, he decided to grab me and just drag me through them. Yes, and then my face and my hands all swelled up for about an hour or two. And we were laughing about it. But that for the most part is a true story. Now, he did mention something at the end of that story that is along the lines of, I always throw the first punch. This is 100% wrong. I have not thrown a punch, nor do I throw a punch at Neal, and it has been ages. Neal gets excited now, and Neal always throws the first punch every time I see him. In fact, I just saw him at the Fighter premiere, and we bumped into each other, and we had that moment of laughing and giggling, who's going to hit each other first, and I think Neal gave me a little jab. But we held it together because it was the premiere of a different movie, and we went on our night as friends. But it is Neal who hits first, so I want to clear that.